Hey everyone, welcome to Shima Flow Yoga. I'm Jody, and in today's practice we have a live video from Facebook that I did today. It's an Ashtanga remix. So what Ashtanga remix is basically nothing too serious. It's a little bit of vinyasa, a little bit of Ashtanga, and some fun in between as we play with a few challenging postures. So take it at your own pace. Have a block, have a strap ready. If you don't have either, no problem. Just do the best that you can and follow modifications. So grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. We're going to get started. You ready? Okay. So let's start in child's pose. Go ahead. Come onto your knees. You can bring your knees together. You can open your knees wide. You can rest your booty on a block if you want to. Totally up to you. We're going to fold forward. And we're just going to take a moment to come to our breath and settle into your body as you rest your forehead down and maybe close your eyes here. Notice the energy in the space that surrounds you, the sounds, the feeling. And bring attention to your natural breath. And taking this first few moments of this practice to become a little more centered and to shift our focus from our external environment to our internal environment. As we move through our practice today, let's have fun. Let's not take ourselves too seriously. I know it's only been a couple weeks since I've actually taught this particular format, but it seems like forever. So if I miss a posture, no judgment. We're going to go a little bit deeper now into the breath. So we're going to practice our victorious breath, or Ujjayi pranayama. So as you're breathing through your nose, you're going to breathe deep into the upper part of your body and create a slight constriction in the back of the throat. It's the same sensation you feel when you fog up a mirror. So it's like you're whispering the sound ha, but you're doing it with your mouth closed. All right, sounding Darth Vader-like, whisper-like, ocean-like sound. Pull your navel in and up towards your heart to engage your belly lock. We're going to use this breath to build heat and to guide us through this practice today, to keep us present, centered, and in the moment. So let's rise up into a tabletop position, onto your hands and knees, wrists under the shoulders, spread your fingers a little bit. Bring your knees underneath your hips, and we'll just start out with a few cat-cows to warm up. So again, pull the belly in and up, maintain your belly lock, lift the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. It's like you have to go to the bathroom, you're holding it in, okay? We're going to seal the good energy in and release the negative energy from the body. Inhale, lift your chest, your tailbone, your gaze, into cow pose. Press through the hands, straighten the arms without locking out the elbows, and then exhale, round to cat. Press away. Drop the head, gaze towards your thighs, feel the stretch in the back of the body. Now notice how that shift turns to the completely opposite. Now we feel the stretch in the front, compression, strength through the back, and exhale, around the spine. So go through this a couple more times, find your rhythm, and again, just following your breath, victorious breath. And as we move through, right, noticing what you feel in your body. Having gratitude, right? Even though we're going through really tough times right now, it's all about perspective. So finding the positive, changing your perspective, knowing that you have control to find the good in each and every moment. All right, we're going to inhale one more time. Lift your chest, tailbone, gaze, tuck your toes, lift your hips, knees, downward dog, push away. Front of the body moves towards the front of the thighs. Drop the head. Re-engage your energy locks. Return to the breath. Good. Lift up through your tailbone, root down through your heels. Feel free to move out or move around a little bit in this posture. Whatever your body needs today, let's honor that. Most important. Good. Inhale, come up on your toes, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet forward to your hands. Inhale, hands to shins, flat back. So you're going to lift halfway, pull your shoulders back, creating a nice long spine. So as you move deeper, we become more flexible in our body, right? So you might need to reach your fingertips, right, to get a deeper stretch, or even palms to the floor as you lift halfway. So just bring yourself to where you need to in every moment. Exhale, fold all the way down, and inhale, stand up. Reach all the way up. Now as you reach up, you guys, I don't have the space to open up, but use that wingspan. Really reach up and use the space that surrounds you as you reach your arms up. And then exhale, hands to heart center, Namaste. Let's do a few sun A's here. Inhale, float the arms up and look up. Good. Exhale, forward fold, come all the way down. Drop your head, look towards your knees. Inhale, flat back. Again, find the placement of the hands that works for you. Shoulders back. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank or jump back. Knees up or down. Shift the shoulders slightly forward to the wrists and bend your elbows lower and lower. You can come halfway or all the way down. Flip your feet. Now as you press into your hands, you might lift just a little bit into your first back bend here, coming to cobra. You can press up, straighten the arms, right, into your up dog, or even lift the thighs up. So you guys decide where you need it today, and then tuck your toes, come back to downward facing. And let's breathe. Pull the belly in. Lift the pelvic floor. Find your deep breath. Ujjayi pranayama. Good. Come up on your toes, bend your knees, exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, flat back, gaze right to the top of the mat, and exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, stand up, stretch your arms above the head, look up, and then exhale, hands to heart, gaze to hands, Namaste. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, come on down, drop the head. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, plant your hands. Step or jump to the back of the mat and take it to the bottom of your push-up, Chaturanga Dandasana, any variation. Come into your back bend as you inhale, lifting up through your chest. And then exhale, downward dog. Come on back. Good. And then notice as you move your body, right, what needs to happen here. Every day is different. Tune in to what feels right for your body now. All right, inhale, up on the toes, bend your knees. Exhale, step or jump your feet forward. Let's lift halfway, flat back, and exhale, fold. Drop the head. Inhale, rise. Keep it strong as you rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. One more round. Inhale. How are we doing, everyone? Good. Exhale, forward fold. Come on down. Lengthen your spine. Plant your hands. Send the feet back and lower. Let's move through to downward facing. And hold and breathe. So today I think we're going to clean the house. We've been saying that. But I say my mat's a little dusty here, so I think it's time. Not like we haven't had the time, right? All right, up on the toes, bend the knees. Exhale, float your feet forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold all the way down. Let's come to chair. Bend your knees. Reach up. Inhale. Okay, so we're sitting back in our chair here. As you bring your arms up, palms face, look up between the hands. Try to bring your arms up by the ears. Not too much of a sway here, right? So closing off hip bones, or hip to lower ribs. And then let's take a open arm twist. Right arm reaches behind you. Look over your shoulder. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, left arm, look over your shoulder. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, flat back. And exhale, plant your hands. Let's send the feet back. Again, we're meet in downward facing. You can always skip the push-ups, the back bends if you need to. And we're going to step the right foot between the hands. Now spin your back heel down. Keep your front knee bent as you reach your arms up. So warrior one. Feel the weight in the lower body. Keep the legs strong. Arms reach, coming on back. Maybe take that gaze up. Here's your inhale. Exhale. Turn to the long edge of your mat, left side, and then lunge into your left knee. Okay, it's called Skandasana. Right leg is straight, flex the foot. Notice the stretch to the inner thigh. You can use your hands here as support if you need to, or bring your hands to your heart. Now plant the hands. Let's walk forward into your dragonfly twist. Left hand down, right arm up. Take your gaze up. Good. Lean back a little bit. Open up here. And then drop your knee and sit back. Hamstring stretch. Fold over the thigh. Flex the foot, point the toe. See what feels the best for you right now. And then let's rise up to sky archer. So you're going to walk it back forward. Straighten both legs. Spin your back heel down. Straighten your legs and then reach up. Grab your right wrist and open through the side body. Keep the chest open. Take the gaze up. And then triangle pose, arms to a T. Stretch and reach and then drop the right hand down, left arm up. Look up and lean back a little bit. Good. And then let's take it down. Left hand plants to the floor. Okay, right to the inside of the right foot. You're going to step back for side plank. So right foot steps back to meet the left. Lift your hips. Okay, you can always drop the left knee down here. Right arm reaches up. You can also lift the top leg. Okay, and then take it to plank and lower. Chaturanga Dandasana. Or simply lift your hips and come to downward facing. Should we try that on the other side? Left foot steps forward. Back heel spins down. And inhale, reach your arms up. Good. Warrior one. As you anchor down, root down through the bottom, we lift up through the top. Exhale, turn and lunge, Skandasana, right knee. Good. Use your hands for balance, hands to your heart. Kind of send your hips back a little bit to get that deeper sensation through your inner thigh. And then we're going to walk the hands back forward, dragonfly twist. Right hand down, left arm up. Good. Open up, lean back. It's okay, fall to the outside of that foot a little bit. Again, it's not too serious. It's really more of an organic feeling in the body. Drop the back knee, sit back, straighten your leg, and let's fold. Good. Maybe here you take a full splits if that's what your body needs today. Walk it forward, spin your back heel down, straighten your legs. Now reach up, catch your front wrist, and side bend towards your back leg. Draw the left shoulder back, take the gaze up. Good. And then exhale, arms to a T. Reach, lengthen, and then drop left hand down. Right arm reaches, gaze up, lean back slightly. Good. Breathe in to that left hamstring. Good. And then drop that right hand down. Step back, side plank, Vashi. Left foot meets the right. Lift the hips, drop the knee, lift the top leg, whatever it is you need here. And then let's lower to plank and move back through to downward facing dog. All right, how are we doing? Okay, let's breathe. Take a few breaths. So we're going to pick it up just a little bit. And we're going to move through this a couple more times. All right, inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And exhale, fold all the way down. Rise to chair, bend your knees, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, right arm reaches behind you. Inhale, reach up, look up. And exhale, left arm reaches behind you. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold, come on down. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And let's send the feet back. Again, downward facing dog is where we are meeting. From down dog, step your right foot forward, spin your back heel down. Warrior one, inhale, arms up, look up. Skandasana, turn to the left and lunge into your left knee. Get nice and low, or as low as you can go. Okay, you're going to plant your hands and walk it forward. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Left hand is down, right arm reaches, look up. And then exhale, drop your knee. Sit back, straighten your leg, and fold. Again, maybe full splits here, or maybe only coming halfway down, right? Walk it forward. Sky archer, spin your back heel, straighten your legs. Reach up, bend towards your back leg. Triangle pose, arms to a T, right hand down, left arm up. And then inhale, drop your left hand. Step back, right foot meets left, right arm reaches, lift your hips. And let's meet in downward facing, right? Maybe this time we skip the vinyasa. Give our upper body a break here. And just move right to downward facing. Okay, left foot steps forward, back heel spins down. Inhale, reach, warrior one. Exhale, turn and lunge into the left knee, Skandasana. Walk forward, stay low as we work through opening up those hips. Left arm reaches, inhale, dragonfly. And exhale, drop the knee, sit back and fold. Rise up all the way, sky archer. Grab the wrist, side bend. Little deeper this time, not forcing. Triangle pose, reach. Drop the left hand, right arm reaches, gaze up, lean back. Good. Side plank, inhale, drop your right hand, step the left foot back. Oh, there's another option. You can just cross your foot right out in front. Okay, lift your hips up and exhale. Downward facing. Good, let's breathe. You guys getting warm? I'm getting warm. Okay, inhale. Bend the knees, exhale, float your feet forward. Let's lengthen the spine. Fold all the way down and then rise to chair. We're going to twist. Anything can happen when we go live, right? Sun just woke up. Open up, left side twist. And inhale. Chair pose, exhale, forward fold. Lengthen the spine, flat back, gaze forward. Plant your hands. Let's send it back again. Downward facing. Exhale. And step the right foot forward. Spin your back heel down. Arms up, gaze up. Warrior one. Stretch. Turn and lunge. Exhale. Walk and twist. Inhale, right arm. Drop and fold. Exhaling. Good. Rise. Side bend. So we're going to stand up, grab the wrist, and open the side body. Triangle, arms to a T. Right hand down, left arm up, look up. Inhale, left hand down. Right foot back, right arm up, reach. Vashi, side plank. Exhale. Take it to downward dog. And we'll finish our last side. Left foot steps forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, turn and lunge. Stay low. Crawl it forward. Left arm reaches, look up. And then drop the knees, sit back. Good. Stand all the way up. If I'm going a little fast, you guys, no worries. You'll have time to catch up. Just do the best you can. Left hand down, right arm up, triangle pose. And then let's take that side plank. Right hand down, step the foot back, lift, and release. Downward facing. And hold downward facing, couple breaths. Now, as we hold downward facing dog, if you need less, drop the knees, come to child's pose. If you need more, shift to plank. Darn, I forgot to tell you guys that there is a Spotify playlist. So now might be the time to go turn that playlist on. All right, inhale, bend the knees, exhale. Step or jump your feet between your hands. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, inhale. Namaste, hands up, or hands to heart, stand up. Okay, I'm actually going to switch, and I'm going to turn to the other side of the mat. I'm going to have my block handy here, just in case I need it. You guys can stay whatever direction you're facing, but I want to make sure that I'm facing you, so I'm switching sides. Okay. So, Samastiti, equal standing posture. Let's just take a moment as you root down through the feet. So think about all four corners of your feet pressing in. Pada Bandha, foot lock. Toes are neither lifting or gripping, right? Just relax. Soften. Belly draws in. Breath is active. All right. So we're going to inhale. Step or hop your feet about 8 inches apart. Exhale, bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, lean back, lift your chest and look up. You're going to take a slight back bend here. And then exhale, fold forward. Okay, so you're going to fold forward, and you're going to take your peace fingers. I'll face this way so you guys can see. And you're going to wrap around your big toe. So between the big toe, second toe, wrap under the big toe, thumb caps the top. Lift your chest, look halfway, lift halfway, and then exhale, fold. Elbows splay out to the side. Maybe shift the weight forward. Padangusthasana. Drop the head. Take the gaze to your navel or behind you. Notice how you're feeling here in this stretch. Good. All right, little challenge for you here, okay? We're going to release the bind, and we're going to plant the hands in front of the feet. Spread your fingers. You may need to bend your knees right here, okay? Hands are shoulder width distance. We're going to come to crow, Bakasana, okay? So just take your time with that. Crow, it could be really helpful to start your crow pose on a block, you guys. So this is a nice option here, okay? So you're going to come down into a squat. Spread your fingers here. Knuckles are relaxed. Fingertips are kind of clawing. This is going to be kind of like your break, your fingertips, okay? Hug the upper arms in. Rest your knees up by your armpits and lean forward. So you're going to lean your weight onto the back of the arms, okay? So by coming up on a block, you have that much less to move forward here because you're already there. Lift up one foot, and then maybe you can lift the other foot up and pull the feet up in towards you. Okay, you're just going to hold this as long as you can. Keep looking forward. Don't look at your feet. Good. And then release back. That block's pretty handy, huh? What's that? The modification would not be to lift your feet up, but then you're a baby crow, and that's all good. That's your modification. Okay, let's come back now. Right, and we can probably feel it in the wrist. So now we're going to take the hands, palms up, right, with your fingers pointing towards your toe, and you're going to slide your entire hand underneath your foot. Toes touch the inside of the wrists. Lift halfway, look up, and then exhale, fold. Take your gaze behind you. So Padahastasana. Good. Kind of lean forward a little bit. Lift your tailbone higher. Maybe massage your palms with your toes. Whatever needs to happen here. Good. Then just work on straightening your legs. If your knees are bent, no worries, right? Again, we are where we are. Lift your chest, look forward. Bring your hands to your hips as you exhale. We're going to rise on the inhale and then exhale. Samastiti, bring your feet together and your hands together. Inhale, step your right foot back about 4 feet. Turn to the right, bring your arms to a T, and then spin your right toes to the back of your mat. So right toes are facing to the back, left toes are pointing in. Exhale, stretch your fingertips past your toes and lower your right hand down. Inhale, left arm reaches and look up. So in this pose, triangle, you can bring your block to the inside or the outside of your foot if you want. Try not to dump your weight down here. Just kind of using that right hand as gentle support. Lean back. Keep the chest open, okay? Notice where your body is, right? We don't want to hover forward here. Just kind of open up, right? Open up through the body. Finding the breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise to a T, and you're just going to flip your feet. Turn your right toes in, spin your left toes out. Stretch, inhale, and then lower, exhale. Right arm reaches, inhale, look up. Okay, if it bothers your neck to look up, look down. Lean back, open the chest. Find your breath. Try not to let the head hang down, right? You want to keep everything strong. So shoulders pull back. We've got a line from our tailbone through the crown of the head. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise. Let's turn now again to the back of the mat. This time you want to square the hips. So maybe step the back foot in a little bit. Make sure both heels are flat. All 10 toes are pointing towards the back. Have your block handy inside of the foot. Right hand to your right hip. Inhale, lift your left arm up, lean back into a back bend, and then exhale, hinge forward. Okay, so we're going to reach and lengthen. Now take your left hand down to the inside of your foot or on a block if you have it. Kind of pull the right hip back, lift your chest up so we're finding length through that upper body, and then rotation. Rib cage, shoulder, reach the right arm up. Trying to stack the shoulders. Right hip pulls back. Breathe. Keep the gaze steady. Okay, bandha is engaged. Ujjayi pranayama, breath of victory. Good. Exhale, look down, and inhale, rise up to a T. Let's switch our feet.
Turn now to the front. Hips are square, right? Meaning left hip back, right hip forward. All 10 toes facing forward. Left hand to your left hip. Right arm reaches. Inhale, lean back. Exhale, hinge forward. Legs are straight. Right hand comes down to the floor on a block. Pull the left hip back. Lift your chest. And then start that twist, that rotation. Good. Revolve triangle. Once again, try not to let the head hang down here. Okay. Lengthen. Pull the shoulders back. Find your breath. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up to your T. And exhale, Namaste. Let's step back to the top of the mat. Inhale, take a bigger step back about 5 feet, arms to a T. Spin your right toes towards the back of the mat and lunge into your right knee. Let's see if we can get the thigh parallel here. So this is why we say 5 feet. We want a little bit of a wider stance. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Lift your arm up and over your ear, palm facing down. Now, roll the left shoulder open. Then you take that gaze up to your fingertips. You notice that beautiful stretch through the left side. Good. If you want a little more, right hand can come down to the inside, outside of the foot. Keep that knee over the ankle, almost like pressing in. Good. And breathe. Side angle pose. Extended side angle. Good. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise. Let's switch feet. Turn the right toes in. Left knee, bend. Okay? Forearm to thigh, right arm up and over the ear. Drishti to the top hand. Of course, anytime I direct you guys into drishti or your gaze, if it doesn't work for you, for your neck, then take it to wherever it works, as long as that gaze is steady. Okay? Steady and still. Open up. Feel the stretch. Bring my hand to the outside. My arm to the outside so I can kind of push my arm and my leg in towards each other. Good. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise back up. And let's turn to the front. How are we doing, everybody? Doing okay? All right, turn to the front. Lunge into your front knee. I know you can't press okay or whatever, and if you are, then that means you're not practicing it. That's okay, too. Okay, so we're going to lunge into that front knee. Our back heel is still flat, but you might need to lift that heel up as we take this deep twist, okay? So square the hips to the back, hands to your heart center. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Hook your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. Palm, top palm to bottom, okay? Right hip comes back. Gaze over your shoulder. So it might be a little bit too much on your knee or your hip, so just bring that back heel up and hold this twist. Good. Gaze over your shoulder, pull that belly in. Bandhas are engaged. This will really help with stability. Detoxifying through twists. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up. Let's switch and turn now to the front. Okay, feet are still pretty wide, right? We're going to lunge into that left knee. Hands to your heart. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Hook your right elbow on the outside of the left thigh. Palm to palm. Okay, pick that back heel up if you need to. Squaring out those hips a little bit more and deepening your twist. Now pull your navel in and up. Lift the pelvic floor. Breathe deep into your chest. Good. Exhale, look down. And inhale, rise all the way up to your T, Samastiti. Let's step back to the front of the mat. Okay. Inhale, step your right foot back again, about 5 feet. Turn again to the right, arms to a T. And then exhale. Let's bring the hands down to the floor. About shoulder width distance right between your feet. So your fingertips point forward. Inhale, lift. And exhale, fold. Push down and forward, Prasarita Padottanasana A. Good. Kind of bending through those elbows, maybe shifting your weight forward. Good. Focusing in on the breath. Now, right now, okay, if getting upside down is in your practice, if you like headstands, go ahead and get upside down. Always focus on breath and just deepening. With every exhalation, we get a little bit deeper into this forward fold.
Remember, we are where we are. No judgment. When we let go of expectation, that's when peace starts to arise within us. That quote, peace begins when expectation ends. Remember, I heard that in one of Emma's classes, and it just stuck with me. I love it because it's so true. All right, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, rise. And exhale, readjust the feet. Inhale, arms to a T. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back. Let's interlace the fingers and lift the chest as you breathe in. Look up. Exhale, fold, bring your arms up and away from your back. Now working through the upper body a little bit. Prasarita Padottanasana C. Might feel good just to kind of move a little bit to get deeper into the shoulders. Remember, this is not a super strict Ashtanga practice. This is a fun remix, playful. Good. Speaking of playful, should we play a little bit? Let's take the hands down and walk all the way forward into a plank. So we're going to get nice and strong here. Keep the legs wide, okay? How are we doing here? Good? Okay. Pull that belly in. Take your right arm and reach it forward. We're going to hold it here for 5, 4, breathe, 3, 2, 1, release down. And let's switch left arm. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. How about one more time on each side, other side? 5. I can see Jay lifting up his left leg right now, totally. So you guys, if you want a little bit more, lift your left leg up. Good. And lower down. And other side, reach. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both hands down. How about adding a push up here? Bend your elbows lower, push up, and then walk it back. All right, pause right here. Again, remember, you guys, we do what we can. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, hands to hips. Let's rise. Inhale all the way up, arms to a T. Exhale, Samastiti. We're coming back to the top of the mat. Okay, let's step back one more time. This time about 2.5 to 3 feet. Okay, arms to a T. Now, you're going to bring your hands behind your back. Okay, you can either grab opposite elbows. You can do a reverse prayer, fingers down, or fingers up. You totally up to you. Okay, all 10 toes face. Let's see, which way are we going? Inhale, the back of the mat. Okay, sorry. Okay, so our hips are square. We're going to inhale, lean back, look up, and then exhale, hinge forward. So bring your belly, your chest, your nose, your forehead over your right leg. Parsvottanasana, or pyramid pose. Legs are straight, shoulders back. Okay, if this is too much, if it's hard to balance with your hands behind you, release your hands down, okay, on your shin, or maybe even take a block right here. Okay, just do whatever you can here. The most important thing is what you're feeling in your body. So what we should be feeling, for the most part, is a nice stretch through the back of the right leg. Maybe you feel it through the glutes, maybe through the back. We're all a little bit different. Good. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, turn and face the front of the mat. Readjust the arms as you need to. Okay, lean back. Inhale, look up. And exhale, take a bow. All the way down. Good. Breathing in. Feels good, right? Creating space in the body. I'm so happy you guys are here with me. And I'm really happy that we have this technology that allows us to connect, even though we can't touch each other, which is what I think we're all missing so much. So make sure you give those extra tips to those you can't be in contact with. Eyes. Bring your arms to a T and exhale, Samastiti. Back to the top. Okay, so now we're going to work on some balance, and this is where you might need your towel or your strap handy, okay? I'm probably going to be facing opposite you, so I'm going to try and do opposite. Actually, I'm not going to try and do opposite because I'll probably mess it up. So we'll be opposite, okay? So you're going to lift your right knee up in towards you, okay? Hold it here, okay? Or take your peace fingers and grab your big toe
and then extend the leg out in front of you. Okay, here's where your strap or your towel can come in. If you need a little bit of extra length through your arm, just take your strap or your towel around your foot. And it's okay if this knee is bent. So if you're here, okay, make sure your chest is upright, right? Your bandhas are engaged, is better than here, okay? So stay up nice and tall, okay? I think that you guys have been holding this long enough, so let's open it out to the side now, okay? And then we're going to reach the opposite arm out. Now, if you want more of a challenge, take your gaze over your left shoulder. So Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana B. Good. Come back to center. You guys ready for a little fun? Grab your foot with both hands. Again, it's okay if this lifted knee is bent, and bend your knee. Can you come all the way down? I don't know if I can. I'm going to try. Oh. Find your balance. You might need to use your hands here. Okay, we call it a pistol squat. Now, getting back up. I know I definitely have to use my hands, but can you get back up to stand? Ta-da! Release out. All right, let's try the other side. Left knee comes in. You're going to hold on right here, or grab your peace finger, or take your towel, your strap. Let's extend the leg out. Lift the chest, bandhas engaged. We're breathing. So important to keep your eyes steady here to help you with balance. Use a wall if you need to, okay? One more breath in. Let's open out to the side. Right arm reaches. Embrace the wobbles. We all have opportunities for growth in everything that we do. So we keep that in mind, and it kind of lets that frustration go. Okay, we're going to come back. Ready? Here's our challenge. Grab the foot, bend the knee, and slowly sit down. Pistol squat. Okay, can you stand back up? I'm working on it. And release out. Okay, good job, you guys. Let's try one more balance. I'm just going to move this over a little bit. Okay, so you're going to take your right foot and you're going to place it in your left hip crease, okay? I think I can do opposite here, you guys. Right foot to left hip crease, okay? Here's your first option. If you can do this, you're going to bring your arm behind your back and bind and grab your foot. Otherwise, you're going to bring your ankle over the knee, okay? Other option is just cross your right foot over your left foot, okay? So we have three options. So we're going to come on up. Right hand, again, it's either going to bind behind to grab your foot, or you're just going to bring your hand to your hip, and then inhale, reach your left arm up, okay? Exhale, fold forward. Take your hand down, left hand to the floor. And then keep your right hand on your hip. If you released it, that's okay. See if you can bring it back up once you're balanced. This is a forward bend. Come down as far as you can. You might need a block underneath your hands. Okay? Breathe. Drop the head. Look towards your knee. Micro bend in that knee if you need to. Right? Whatever you need to do as you hold this posture. Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana. Let's lift halfway. Now you're going to bend your knee slightly. Bring your hands to your hips. And slowly rise, extend your right leg in front of you, and then release out. Okay, let's try the other side. Shake out that leg a little bit. And then take your left foot into opposite hip crease, above the knee, or cross foot over foot or ankle over ankle. Okay, left hand to your left hip, or bind behind. Okay, right arm reaches up, inhale, and exhale, fold forward. Come on down. Good, drop the head. Gaze towards your shin. Breathe. Bandhas engaged. Lift the pelvic floor. Belly's in. Going deeper and deeper. Good job. Inhale, lift halfway. Bend your knee slightly. Bring your hands to your hips. Rise up. Extend your leg in front of you. And then exhale. Bring your hands and feet together. All right, top of the mat, you guys. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Come on down. You should feel nice and stretched here. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, take it all the way back. We're going to meet in downward facing. Good. Take a couple breaths right here. Doing great, you guys. All right. Come up on your toes, bend your knees. Let's come to a seated position. Good. And We're going to come onto your back, do a reclined position. This next movement we're doing is called twisted root, okay? So this is going to work the abdominals. So you're going to take your right thigh and you're going to cross it over the left thigh. So the legs are just like eagle pose, okay? Lift the legs up. If you can tuck your right foot underneath your left leg, great. If not, that's great too. Just make sure that your thighs are sealed. In this particular movement, the only movement comes from the hips. The upper body is going to remain stationary, okay? But we're going to have it lifted. So belly down, hands behind the head. Inhale, curl up, hold the upper body. Exhale, lift your hips. Inhale, lower, and exhale, lift. And lower. Control your movements. Up, lower, squeeze, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. 5 more. And lift. And lift. 3. Squeeze. 2. Squeeze. 1. Let's hold it right here for 5. Squeeze it up. 4. 3. 2. 1. Release. And switch legs. Left thigh over right. Lift the legs, hook your left foot underneath the shin, or just bring it right to the side, okay? Inhale, lift the upper body, navel to spine. Exhale, squeeze, lift it up. For 2, good, release down. We exhale as we lift. Inhale, lower. And lift. Remember, it's just the hips that are moving. Lower down. Squeeze. Good. 5. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. I'm out of breath. Can't even say 1. Bring the soles of your feet together and open your knees, you guys. Just pause for a moment. So what else is going on with you guys? Have you been doing anything fun? Oh, you know what I did find? Well, I wanted to get a puzzle. But I'm in a small apartment and I don't even have a table to put a puzzle on. So I found a puzzle app. I'm so excited. I'm going to try it. Have you guys tried that? I don't know. We'll see how it is. I'm sure it's not the same. It's kind of like reading a book in Kindle, right? But what the heck? I'm going to try it. Okay. Let's flip over onto our bellies. Bring your knees up. Flip on over. Come onto your elbows. Just lift your chest here. Can you feel that nice gentle stretch to the belly? Right? So as we stretch the belly, we compress the lower spine, lumbar spine. Super healthy to feel this compression. But with everything, we want to make sure we are not overdoing it. Right? So being super mindful of what you're feeling. Turn your fingers out slightly. Press into your hands and straighten your arms. So if it's too much here, walk your hands forward a little bit. And if you need a little bit more, walk your hands up. Okay? It's called seal pose. And if it's still too much with your hands out here, then just drop your knees. Good. Feel the stretch through the belly. Relax your shoulders. Relax your legs, your feet, and your toes. Okay, so we notice where we're putting forth more effort. Notice where we can put less effort, right? Creating that balance. Good, continue to breathe. Did you guys see my other Facebook post about the heart tree at Stearns Woods? So if you guys are local, go to Stearns Woods and find the heart tree. All right, let's slowly lower down. Okay, press back up. Let's take child's pose. Sit back on your heels. Okay, this time bring your knees together. Sit back on your heels, fold over, okay? And then lower your forehead down. We're going to reach back towards your heels. See if you can catch your heels here. Tuck your chin to your chest. Lift your hips up and roll into the top of the head as we stretch through the back. It's called hare pose or rabbit pose. Just take a few breaths here.
lower down. Let's walk forward and roll onto the right side of your body. Okay, so we're on the right side of the body. Just rest your head on your arm. Take your top leg and sweep it out in front of you, and take your bottom leg and grab onto your foot behind you. And if you can't reach your foot, don't worry about it. Just what we want to do is open up the chest here. Your head's going to fall off the mat, and then just allow your body to relax here. And let's breathe. And breathing into the sensation you're feeling. And this one's great for the spine and the hips. You might need to walk your bent knee over to the left a little bit to get deeper through the front of your leg, right? The quad, hip flexor. Okay, let's release, and we're going to switch sides. So you can either roll onto your back or to your belly and take it over to the other side. This might be in the way. Okay, so top leg comes out in front, catch the back foot, and open your chest up. So you guys, since I'm live on Facebook, right, it's going to be available for replay on Facebook, but I'll also just kind of edit it a little bit and put it on my YouTube channel, Shima Flow Yoga. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, hop onto YouTube, subscribe, and then you'll see that it's uploaded probably later today. So if you enjoy this practice, you have the opportunity to practice whenever you want. And if you go on my channel, I have a ton of other videos that you guys can choose from. And now that I've had all this time, I've been doing a lot of filming, so I'm back to releasing weekly. So every Wednesday morning, I'll have a new release out for you guys. So if there's anything you'd like to see, I know that some of you have already given me suggestions, and I'm working on those videos. So if there's anything you'd like to see, let me know, and I will do my best to put something out. Slowly release out again. Come back onto your back and bring your knees into your chest. And let's come into happy baby. Okay, so knees to chest. Lift your feet, open your knees wide, open your feet wide, and just kind of do a little rock side to side. Right? Or move the body to allow you to feel, right, the deepest sensation possible. Drop the knees, or drop the feet about hip width distance. Sway the knees side to side. Just release through the back. Will you let me know 5? We move into Savasana. Okay. Bring the knees into your chest one more time. Forehead to your knees. Give yourself a squeeze. And then release out. Okay, we're moving into our final rest. You guys hang in through this entire Shavasana with me. Okay, arms to your side. If there's anything else you need right now, go ahead, take whatever you need. And then join in when you're ready. We're going to extend the feet to the corners of the mat. Cover up if you need to. Relax your arms comfortably. Close your eyes as we start to settle in. Take a deep breath in.
Gentle exhale out. And let's move into our sacred space of stillness and observation. Start to move your body slowly. Bend your knees. Keep your eyes closed. Roll over to your side, right or left. And gently bring yourself all the way up to a seated position. Bring our hands to the heart center, Anjali Mudra. Patanjali mudras or mudra of gratitude, right? Always just taking a moment to think of something you're grateful for. We're going to end our practice with metta, loving kindness. Let's first practice metta towards ourselves. And repeat to yourself, I am well, I am happy, I am peaceful. Sending out to your closest family and friends, you are well, you are happy, you are peaceful. Sending out to acquaintances, people that you know but maybe not very well, or those that you've seen their face but have never spoken to. You are well, you are happy, you are peaceful. Sending metta to those that you are at odds with, where we need to practice some forgiveness. You are well, you are happy, you are peaceful. And finally, sending metta out into the world, touching all beings, human and non-human, everywhere. May all beings be well, may all beings be happy, may all beings be peaceful. Let's take one more breath together. Big sweep of the arms up. Exhale, grab the energy, bring it to your heart. Let's all say together, Namaste.